Hold My Drink Extra Juice with Charleen and Ellie, a GoLoud original podcast, proudly sponsored by Pennies. Get this season's must-haves in a store near you.
Welcome to Hold My Drink Extra Juice, which is kindly sponsored by Primark or Pennies, the ultimate high street destination that has everything you need this spring. Get your style out there, have some fun and celebrate yourself at Primark.
Primark is the ultimate high street store every girl is obsessed with. Spring is here, it's time to go big on your wardrobe.
Stand out with Primark's latest Spring 2023 collection. The range is characteristically cool, think pop and bright colours, alluring florals, as well as having utility-inspired khaki cowards, giving it a touch of edge for standout street style moments. I feel like Pennies at the moment has bits of everything.
I was going to say, I got lovely, are they called unitards? Is that a short?
Yeah, or a romper kind of thing. Yeah.
I got them in that neon pink, me now, look.
Yeah,
neon pink.
I need that.
A green one. I got a Yankees one as well. But then I also went in and got cargos, those hanky tops that I love wearing.
Yeah, and then they've really nice going out dresses, midi dresses for summer and all.
The fab bits.
Stunning.
Did you know you can also check what is in your local store on the Primark website with their new stock finder as well? It's so handy, for sure. We're always popping in and out of Pennies anyway, but if you want to check if you have a specific item in your head, you can pop onto the website and make sure that it's in the store you were popping into.
I done that the other day.
And did it work?
It was 100% accurate. Can confirm. I got that long post on my Instagram last week. Denim skirt. Yeah, so nice.
Massive.
Really, I feel like that's such a good transitional piece because it's not probably warm enough yet for a mini skirt, but it's the same. It's denim, so it's the same vibe.
Yeah.
You can log on to www.primark.com/IE to check out all their spring pieces and see what's in store as well beforehand using their new stock finder. This is our bonus episode where we get to answer even more of your beautiful dilemmas. All the dilemmas have been sent to our email address, which is homemydrink@goloudnow.com, so you can send them in there if you have any. So the first one is, it's a long one. My boyfriend and I are both 24. He works one-on-one with a guy who's 38 or so. Here's the thing. A few weeks ago, I started seeing videos of half-naked girls popping up on my BF's TikTok, which obviously pissed me off. But at the same time, I was just like, whatevs, boys will be boys. Fast forward a few days, and long story short, it came to light that the guy he works with frequently sends him these types of TikToks, which my BF claims is why they pop up on his FYP, which is For You page. If anyone doesn't know TikTok, it's where you your homepage. He said he sends them to all the lads in work. I accused my BF of sending him back similar videos without hesitation. He whipped out his WhatsApp and clicked the links of various TikToks he had sent his co-worker, which were all just random funny videos. No naked gals to be seen, thankfully. In saying this, considering his co-worker is almost 40 and has a wife and kids, I instantly was like, ew, what the fuck? And my BF assured me that he doesn't necessarily like to watch them or whatever, but it's too awkward to tell him to stop. I'd hinted at him to tell the guy to stop sending them the TikToks and even joked that he could 100% blame me and say, man, my GF has seen those videos and was going mad. Maybe stop sending them to me to save the headache. But to my disgust, my BF pretty much flat out said, no way would he tell him to stop, as it wouldn't be worth the slagging he get off the lads in work. Am I being overdramatic? Should I just accept men are a different breed? And the likes of a guy's group chat is something that none of us should ever witness. I just feel like I wouldn't ever let any of my co-workers' actions make my BF actively feel like shit. But is that just me being a stereotypical girl and overanalyzing the situation? I put on a fair amount of weight recently and my BF knows how self-conscious I am. Obviously seeing videos of sexy girls dancing makes me feel like shit about myself, which is why I think it upsets me so much that my BF wouldn't tell his co-worker to stop. But at the same time, I recognise that my own insecurities aren't my boyfriend's fault, so maybe I just need to shut up and move on. Thanks, girls. I love the pod.
I can see it from both sides of it. Boys group chats are weird.
Yeah.
Some funny videos and stuff, I'm like, that is the most unfunny thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's very dirty,
Yeah.
And girls just wouldn't do that.
No.
It's just so not in our nature.
No.
But I get where he's coming from in that it is awkward. And boys hate saying stuff to each other on the best of days. He's not going to say to his co-worker, can you stop sending me them? It's just awkward for them. As much as you'd love them to, I think if we were in their position, we probably wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Being a boy and being like that, even though they shouldn't be.
I think once he's not acting on it or whatever, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's not sending them back.
Yeah, and if you can just ignore them.
Yeah. Because I reckon if he did text this fella and was like, look, my girlfriend's annoyed, or said it in a funny way, like someone's going to send him them. It's going to be in his chat or in his football chat or in his whatever chat he's in. You can't avoid them videos.
Yeah.
It's how he reacts, and if he's not sending them back, that's a really good thing that he's so open to being like, look, here's what I'm sending him.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way of like him showing that you should trust him.
Yeah.
And maybe, like I said, it is a bit of your insecurities as well that makes it worse.
Yeah, that's adding to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
there's a way. We were talking about this in our main episode last week about porn and stuff, that like it's not avoidable. Like people are going to do what they want to do anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know?
It's one of these situations that he I feel like he can either, and I know being slagged isn't the end of the world kind of thing.
For men it is.
Yeah.
They're pussies.
Yeah, so I think it's one of these things, he can either say that and take a slag and for as long as he's still working there.
Yeah.
Or it's one of the things that he can just reassure you that, like, listen, I'm not acting on these. I've shown you what I send back.
Yeah.
Like, this is just him thinking he's funny or whatever, but like...
Yeah, and not to scare you, but it's probably not the only man that's sending things.
I think you just need a bit of reassurance that it's not... He's not acting upon them, and like it's not changing his idea of you.
Yeah. And like things like that are unavoidable even on his own. TikTok, there's gonna be funny girls dancing that pop up anyway.
Yeah.
So someone sending them isn't gonna make him like you any less. If that makes
sense.
I think you just need to hear that. Yeah.
The next one we have then is, hi girls, love the podcast. You both should be so proud of how far you've come. Thank you. I've been with this guy for almost 2 years now. He lives in the UK. We're still living apart and travel to see each other almost every weekend. I book my flights a few months in advance to get cheap ones, and have missed a few occasions with my friends, like birthdays or just random occasions like cozy nights, etc. I always text the girls when I'm here on the weekend, which is one weekend a month, to see if they want to do something, and they always have plans, which is fair enough, but I always make an effort when I am here. I've noticed now that they are now making plans without me when they know I'm here, because I'll always message them to say I'm here on this date and time. This is really hurtful because I always make the effort to tell them when I'm here, and now they're making plans on weekends when they know I'm here. Any advice on this and what I should do? I've said to them and I've been told we can't keep track of when you're in the country or not. I'd really like your advice because it's upsetting to me. We've been friends since we're 4 years old. Thank you so much. Wow.
Like they're making plans when she is in the country or in the UK?
When she is, I presume she lives here. So when she is in Ireland, they're making plans now.
And won't invite her?
Yeah. And they said they can't keep track of it. Like,
that's so sad. I think saying to them like that's not really fair. Like fair, even if you maybe think that I'm not there, could you just say it to me?
Yeah.
Because I have been the last few times and you've made plans and I haven't been able to come.
Yeah.
Because it was last minute or nothing was ever said. Or like, do you mind just throwing it in the group chat before you do something and I can see if I can come? Because I really
miss it. Is it not a group chat? How do they all communicate?
Yeah.
What's going on there? Like, I'd say not half of it, but like I'd say the girls are thinking, well, she's missed this, she's missed that, so nearly like a bite back kind of thing. They're like, right, well then we won't invite her.
Well, we never see her kind of thing.
Yeah, we never see her anyway, so there's no point saying it to her.
Yeah.
But if you're, like you said, you always text them to let them know when you're home. When you are home, you ask to do plans and all. You're doing your bit for the friendship. Like, I know we always say that it has to be a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
Like, it can't just work one way, not the other. But you're saying that you do. Like, you tell them when you're home. When you are home, you ask to do stuff. But that's not being reciprocated on the other hand. Like.
No, and like, it's not like you're not making an effort. You're literally telling them everyone,
I'll be home this weekend.
It's not like you're just not bothering to see them. You literally half live in a different country, basically. Yeah. You're doing, like, long distance. That's, like, how it is. Unless it's that they're like annoyed that you're not with them enough, but like one weekend, that happens when people are older,
doesn't it?
Some people only see their friends once a month or more, less than that. So, I think saying to them, like, look, can you just include me in plans, even if you don't think I'm there, or like, just let me know and I can say yes or no. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Not necessarily if you'll definitely be there or not, but knowing about it.
And before she said to them, they said we can't keep track of when you're in the country or not. If they say that again, just be like, it takes one text. Like,
yeah,
it's one text.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't keep track? I'm not fucking... You can contact me, like, I do have a phone.
I do, yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, I'm contactable.
Yeah. It's not that much of an effort to text someone saying, are you in the country this day?
Just to throw it in a
One
chat.
text.
Yeah.
And then it's yes or no. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one is, hi girls, love the pog. Pog? Love the bog. Love the pod. So my dilemma is that I have a boyfriend of 3 years. We've always got each other birthday presents in the past, but this year he didn't get me anything, and not for any financial reason. I really like giving gifts and I make a lot of effort for him, so it's really getting to me. Should I be bothered, or is this just materialistic? Also, I feel like I shouldn't have to say something as it takes the fun out of gifts. Many thanks. Oh.
Especially on a birthday, like.
But it doesn't have to. I don't think
hard. Like,
yeah, I don't think it's being materialistic wanting a
no.
gift. Like, it doesn't have to be. It can be a flower we picked off the tree.
Yeah.
It's a thought
Yeah.
behind the gift, not the gift itself.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, no.
Do you reckon he just didn't even mention that he didn't get? Just didn't.
Is he hoping she just forgets?
Just didn't notice. Yeah. Oh.
I feel like you look, especially birthdays and Christmas and stuff. You'd look forward to like your boyfriends.
Yeah. And if he's not a gift giver, like that's grand. But like if he's giving them in the past,
Yeah, why now?
why now?
Isn't he?
That would make me think, oh God, like
What's going on?
what's changed?
Yeah. That would send me west now.
Yeah, and it's not financial reason.
I know you don't want to say it because it does take any enjoyment out of it. Like if you say it and then he goes out and buys you a gift and gives it to you, it's like I don't want it now because I had to
It's
say
not
it.
the same. Yeah.
You had to nearly ask for it kind of thing. So maybe if you just brought it up and was like, here, kind of shitty you didn't get me as much as a card for my birthday, and we've always done gifts.
Just be like, look, can I ask you something? If he's like, yeah, just be like,
Something happened.
yeah. What's with no gift? I don't think that's a petty thing for you to say.
No. If it's something that has been like a routine in your relationship and now suddenly it's not, that's only looking for an answer. That's not necessarily like demanding a gift.
No,
straight back.
and you're not. You just want to know what's changed and that. Why not this year? Like out of all years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ask them. But I'd make sure to say something like, I genuinely don't want anything now. Because it would mean nothing.
It would mean nothing. Yeah. I'd be interested to hear what his excuse is, because if it's not financial, what other excuse is there? I forgot.
You have a birthday every year, you don't need one this year, like what?
No. Yeah.
I'd have to say it and just see what the reason is.
Or if his birthday's coming up, just be like, oh, look, like you won't be getting a gift this year or something. See what he says. Then be like, if he's like, why? It's like, you didn't get me anything.
Yeah. Not ours, but yours.
See what he says, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder has his birthday, hopefully his birthday hasn't happened yet this year.
Even if it has, even if it's coming up in like 9 months' time, still say that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it.
The next one we have then is, hi girls, just want to say I only started listening to the podcast in the last week and I'm obsessed with the both of you. The advice you give is so good and it made me want to email about my own relationship as I don't know if I'm being dramatic. I've been with my boyfriend for a year since January. We live together and get along like a house on fire. He's so good to me and I couldn't ask for more. The only time we ever argue is if he is on a night out with his friends. He won't text me on the night out at all. His excuse is, I'm out with the lads, I'm not on my phone. And he always says none of his friends are on their phone. I suppose I can understand it because I would regularly text him.
She can't understand it.
Oh, I suppose I can't understand it because I would regularly text him when I'm out with my friends. I do trust him, but there's been a situation before where he has broken my trust. Not with cheating on me, but going out with the lads for a few days and turning off his phone. This holds a grudge over my trust for him and worries me that he will do it again. I personally don't think he would ever cheat on me, but I think making me worry and making me sit at home thinking it is as bad. Am I being dramatic? Thanks, girls. Love you both.
I think like a lot of men actually don't go on their phones.
Do you know what? It's only that I've
been in a bad situation.
No, not in a bad situation. Only that I've been with someone who genuinely isn't on their phone. Like I've seen it firsthand to be like, oh, he actually really isn't on his phone as much.
Yeah.
That it makes me realise, okay, they're not as bad. Like my phone is in front of me.
Yeah,
24/7.
girls are like that. They're much worse. Yeah.
And like we put up nights out and like
pictures.
Yeah, I don't know. So,
because if you think about it, right? Go back to like last time you were in a club. Like you don't really see fellas sitting on their phone or taking videos, and like that's just such a girl thing. I feel like more so.
Yeah,
it's not just for girls, obviously, but like
I check my phone now, and if there was a message there Can you say depend on who it's from? Yeah, you're allowed to say that, are you?
Yeah.
Depend on who it's from, I'd reply, but
Right
like
back, yeah.
it. But then on the other hand, also I can't understand when you're home, he's out, and you're getting no reply.
And it feels bad, yeah.
You go on an FBI hunt.
I don't.
Well, I did.
I've never felt like that because I've always thought that I've always slept really easy at night with whoever I've been with. Not necessarily because I'm like 100% trust. I'm just like, if they're doing something, like they're doing it regardless.
Yeah.
If I'm getting no sleep, so I may as well get my beauty sleep.
You might as well sleep.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never
Jeez,
really been
terrible.
Yeah. Now, if I was in a situation where something happened, I'd probably feel different about it. But like, I'm just like, I'll probably find out about it eventually. Like, I'll just sleep for now. Tell me tomorrow.
I think him going out for a few days and
Yeah, that's fucking annoying.
wow.
Turning off their phone.
Oh. No, I couldn't.
Do you think they get the fear while they're still out and they're just
No.
like, we can't go home?
Oh.
Like, they're like, I can't go home, so I just have to turn off my phone. They think that's a good idea at the time. That's great. I deal with it when I come home.
That is the worst idea.
Worst thing people can do. There's girls that put up with that like on a weekly basis.
How?
On a weekly basis, yeah.
How?
I don't know.
Knowing that the weekend is coming around, knowing that your fella is just going to go out for a few days. Now, I've done a few. I have actually never done a rollover, I don't think.
Like a 2-day thing?
No.
I've never.
I don't think I have. I've definitely gone out the second night with like 2 or 3 hours sleep maybe.
Yeah, that's not the same though.
Yeah.
I've never like stayed up in my same clothes and all and gone.
Oh,
out
fuck no, the smell off me, I couldn't. What, the same
smell.
knickers as last night? Like, no. I couldn't.
No.
I'd make myself
Make the crusty makeup off.
sick.
The
No.
white around your lip.
Oh, I have it.
No, do you ever
Oh, I
get-
thought,
you're like,
I thought you were
no,
telling me now.
no.
I was like, what?
But like, do you ever get into the next day you're wiping makeup off and it's just all, your lipstick's all gathered? Like,
Crispy
no.
lips.
No. Not like, I'm not talking about them little, when the people get in the corner.
Yeah.
Don't on your lip when you get like a white line.
Yeah.
From the lipstick all gathered.
No, I couldn't.
No.
I'd be in a hoolie. So I'd kill him.
I think it's a thing of working on trusting him. If he like, obviously him doing that turn off his phone is so bad, but if you've forgiven him, you can't keep bringing it up and keep holding it against him. You can't. It's
one of the things, if you've moved past it,
you need to move
genuinely need to move past it. Yeah, you can't. And I know sometimes it's so hard to do.
Yeah.
But for both of your sakes, if you're genuinely going to try and work together and get past arguments that you've had, you really need to try.
Yeah.
Even though it kills you to do it.
Yeah. Well, it's going to make it work in the long run, I think.
Yeah. And you do trust him. It's the only time he's fight is when he goes out. So I try and say it to him.
Just be like,
boys are gentle creatures, really. You need to say things so they don't get defensive. Like,
because then nothing goes through into their head.
No, yeah. So I think you might just need to be like, listen, any chance you can maybe even throw me a text and update me as the night's going on. Or fucking, yeah. You're not looking for an hourly update of...
No, or every 10 minutes.
No. Just to make sure that...
You're safe.
Yeah.
And all good.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be more concerned about.
Yeah.
Last one is, hi girls, I've been seeing this fella for 2 or 3 weeks now, texting, and I've gone out to him twice. The other day we were in his car and he was getting calls and answering no problem. His phone was connected to the car. Then he gets a call from a girl's name with an X after, and he declined the call and then went on his phone. I didn't say anything, pretended I didn't see, and we kept chatting as normal, but now I can't get it out of my head. What do? I don't want to text him saying who's the girl's name and seem like a psycho. Do I wait until I see him again? Love the pod and use both.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So you've only been seeing him for like 2 or 3 weeks?
I feel like I've nothing to lose here. Fuck, I'm just gonna say it. Like,
would you?
Yeah, if I was out, because it's better to get a reaction with them in person because their face will say it all. If you text them, he'll have time to make up an excuse. So just be like, here, they're in the car. Like, who's something? And he says, and you'll know by his reaction. Yeah. And if he's like, oh, that's no one, and all, sorry, bye, see you later. Good riddance. 2 or 3 weeks is nothing.
Yeah. If it is a case of get out while you can.
Get out while you can.
While it's still so fresh, and if this is what he's showing you 2 or 3 weeks in. Now, in saying that, it is very fresh as well, though, like 2 or 3 weeks. You've seen him twice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd expect somebody to, well, then again, girls are different.
Yeah. I think just say it. I think your head will be wrecked otherwise. And either way,
What have we got to lose?
worst that can happen is he's like, you're a freak. And then, okay.
You're like, all right, bye.
Yeah.
I actually just don't want somebody who's
Yeah.
someone else is ringing them while
Yeah.
out
And
with
maybe
them.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
and what of it?
Fucking admit it to it, and then what can you do?
Yeah. I think it's just a curious thing to ask, though. It doesn't
Yeah,
make
who
you-
was that? Yeah,
Yeah.
how do you know her?
Why'd you answer?
Imagine he was like, oh, I'm seeing her as well.
Wish people were that honest, though. It'd be good if people were that open.
True.
Just telling you.
You knew exactly where you stand.
Yeah.
Or
And
you
like
know
Love
where you
Island,
stand.
like they always know if other people are.
Yeah.
Never makes it easier, but they're getting to know a few people at once. Like, see who they like the best.
Met in front of each other.
No, I know.
What?
Bizarre.
Oh, God.
My jealousy could never.
Oh, could never.
No.
I'd go mental.
I think either way, he'll either explain to you, oh, look, this is so-and-so, or it will give you a good indication of whether you're in it or not, or else he'll be like, you're a psycho. And every way is a good way, so just say it.
Yeah.
And if you don't say it, you could either be caught into some kind of entanglement
Mm.
or just be curious the rest of your whole thing. And it'd be too late to say it then.
Yeah.
You'd say
If
it
it
now.
goes on too long, then you'd be like, fuck, it's actually gone too long. I can't even.
It would look
no,
like you're
no.
thinking about it for months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think say it too. Okay, fuck it. When you see him, don't text him. So you can send your dilemmas to homodrink@goloudnow.com, which is where we get them all in.
Mm-hmm.
And where we end up answering them. So new episodes of Home or Drink Extra Juice come out every Monday. Our main episodes come out every Wednesday. Thank you so much, Primark, for sponsoring this episode.
Thank you. We love you.
We love you so much. I love your store so much. Make sure to like, rate and subscribe, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday. Love you. Bye.
Hold My Drink Extra Juice with Charleen and Ellie, a GoLoud original podcast, proudly sponsored by Pennies. Whether it's stylish savings, a new double snuddy, gym gear, or some beauty bits you're looking for, Pennies is the ultimate high street destination.